Hello again. This is Magdala with a Time for God. Today I want us to talk about surrendering to God. What does that mean? And what are the benefits of surrendering? This is the Under 5 Minutes at 5 a.m. It's a recording for the 23rd of August 2024. Surrendering, to surrender. I surrender to you, God. What does that mean? Is it just something we say, or is that something we can do? Well, the definition of surrendering is allowing the other to take authority, to take control. So you relinquish your control. We surrender to God. What does it mean? Well, when you surrender to God, you leave it with Him. But you can't do that unless you know Him and can understand that He can be trusted. A lot of times we say we surrender. We say, I leave it to God. But we still talk about it. We still grieve over it. It still gives us sleepless nights. Is that really what surrendering means? No. When you surrender, you let go. If you let go, then you trust God. To do that, you must ask Him for His help. When you do make up your mind to ask God for His help, then you must believe that He heard you. He says when we pray, we should believe that it has been answered. That is what faith is. When you surrender to God, that problem can't still be lingering, can't still be giving you sleepless nights. That problem has got to go when you surrender. But what are the benefits of surrendering to God? Well, one benefit is you don't carry the burden anymore. And a lot of times we don't realize, but the songwriters say, oh, what peace we often forfeit. What needless pain we bear. Truthfully, the pains we carry from our everyday situations, they can be needless if we give God a chance. To do that, you must surrender. I tell you this from personal experience. I'm in that state of surrender. Sometimes my mind starts to run far ahead of me. I got to remind myself that I made a choice to be still and see the salvation of God. I made a decision, a conscientious decision, that I will trust in the Lord. I say this right here, right now, because I know firsthand that the devil makes it seem so hard to do. Can God really do this for me? Will He really do that for me? Am I wasting my time? No, you're not. Abraham felt the same way. In fact, when God told him that his wife was going to have a child when she hit 90, the Bible says he fell to the ground, his face to the ground, laughing. And then when he got up, he said, oh, if your promise will only go to Ishmael. God said, yes, I will bless Ishmael, but it's going to be through your wife that the promise will come. Sometimes it looks like He's not paying attention. He's not there. But He promises that if you trust in Him with all your heart and not lean on your own understanding, but in all your ways, if you acknowledge Him, He will make your ways straight. And remember, Psalms 91 verse 1 says, anyone who takes shelter within the Almighty can rest. Anyone sheltering can find rest. So find rest in God. Trust Him with all your heart. This is Magdala with a Time for God. To have your wonderful rest of this day. Bye-bye.